Stop. Before this video goes any further, let me say this clearly. If self-growth has been making you feel lonely, behind, or invisible lately, that's not a sign you're failing. That's the sign most people panic and turn back. Stay. Because if you leave now, you'll repeat the same year again. Just louder excuses. Nobody tells you this part early enough. Self-growth doesn't feel like improvement. It feels like loss. You lose comfort. You lose familiar conversations. You lose the version of you that used to fit everywhere. That's why most people say they want growth, but secretly hope it doesn't change their life too much. Real growth changes everything. You stop laughing at things that used to distract you. You stop tolerating habits you used to defend. You stop explaining yourself to people who never wanted to understand you anyway. And suddenly you're quieter. Not because you're weak, because you're rebuilding. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Self-growth feels empty before it feels powerful. You remove noise before you replace it with meaning. You remove bad habits before good ones feel natural. You remove people before better connections exist. That gap, that silence, that's where most people turn back. They mistake transition for failure. If you watch my last video, you already know this. Discipline creates structure. This video is the cost of that structure. Growth isolates you before it elevates you. Think about it. You can't upgrade your standards without outgrowing environments. You can't raise self-respect while staying available to disrespect. You can't build a future while clinging to a past that feels familiar. That's why self-growth feels lonely. Not because something is wrong, but because something is changing. Most people quit here. They go back to old habits, old conversations, old identities. Not because those things are good, but because they're predictable. Your brain prefers predictable pain over unfamiliar progress. That's why growth requires more than motivation. It requires honesty. Honesty about what's holding you back. Honesty about what you've been tolerating. Honesty about who you can't become if you stay the same. Self-growth begins when excuses stop sounding believable. You stop saying, "I'll start when things calm down. I'll change when I feel ready. I'll be disciplined when life gives me space." Life never gives space. You take it. That's why systems matter, but only after identity shifts. Tools don't change you. They support the version of you that already decided. That's why I only trust tools that protect focus, reduce decision fatigue, and support consistency, not tools that promise shortcuts. If you're still watching, understand this. Feeling alone doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're no longer blending in. And blending in is what kept you average. You're not falling behind. You're separating. Stay steady. The quiet phase is temporary. The identity you're building is not. Subscribe to this Rise channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. See you in the next video.